The Newsday continues here on One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. The country has seen an increase in COVID-19 cases among minors amid the threat of the more infectious Delta COVID variant. Most of those who reportedly died of the virus have comorbidities, according to the health department. Let's discuss this further with pediatric infectious diseases expert Dr. Drew Camposano, who joins us now over the line. Hi, Dr. Camposano. Dr. Drew, what should we make of this rise in COVID-19 cases among children?
Good afternoon po. Well, this is actually concerning, understandably, because the Delta variant is more transmissible. But that doesn't mean that there are more cases in children only. So since the variant is more transmissible, there are more cases in all age groups. So for example, if you see there are 100 cases and then children comprise 10, so that would be 10 cases. But now if the variant is more transmissible, we get 1,000 cases and then we get 100 children, because usually 10% of cases are in children. So with a more transmissible variant, there will be more cases generally.
Right, but why is this seemingly affecting a lot of kids compared to before? Doc Drew, is the Delta variant really more dangerous for minors?
What we have in terms of data now is that it's more transmissible in all age groups. It doesn't really, we don't have data yet to say that it's more transmissible in children only. But then since the fact that it's more transmissible, we will really see more cases. So mas napapansin natin siya kasi it's really more transmissible.
All right, and having said all of this, Dr. Drew, are you in favor of vaccinating kids against COVID-19 now at this point in time?
Well, the Philippine Pediatric Society and the Pediatric Infectious Disease Society of the Philippines has already made a statement that as of now, given that there's still a limited supply, and then the coverage for the older age groups who have a more severe case of COVID is still not good, unahin po muna natin yung mga matatanda. And then maybe after that, we can talk about vaccinating children.
All right, Dr. Drew, the DOH has already said nga, no, that parents can take better care of their children, certainly at this time. How else can, not that we're saying parents are not taking care of their children well, but is there any extra precaution that parents can undertake?
Maybe first, one thing that they can do is to get themselves vaccinated so that they serve as additional protection around their children. Aside from the usual health protocols that they should do when they go out of the house, they should get vaccinated so that the adults na kasama ng mga bata sa bahay form a protection around the kids who are not yet vaccinated. That's one thing I think that they can do.
All right, thank you so much for that advice and your time. That was Dr. Drew Camposano, Pediatric Infectious Disease Specialist. Thanks for your time, Doc. And in related news, 100,000 doses of Sinopharm's COVID-19 vaccines have arrived in the country on Wednesday. The fresh batch of jabs was donated by the United Arab Emirates, which manufactures China's Sinopharm shots. According to the National Task Force Against COVID-19, these vaccines will be deployed to areas that are experiencing an increase in COVID-19 cases. More than 800,000 Pfizer vaccines are also scheduled to arrive later today. And an official from the World Health Organization says that symptoms of the Delta variant could be very different from that of the original variant of COVID-19. WHO digital health expert Melvin Sanicas said the Delta symptoms are similar to allergies. In a forum organized by the Philippine Star, Sanicas explained that the Delta variant could be manifested by sneezing and having a runny nose. The WHO official added that Delta patients usually do not experience the common loss of smell and taste. We'll have more stories after this quick break. Keep it here. You're still watching One News Now. I'm Sean Yao. Some House lawmakers want the government to have a data czar who will help weigh in on health and economic implications of COVID-19. Let's get the latest from Marian Enriquez, who joins us live from Manila for the details. Maan, can you tell us more about this proposal?
Yes, Sean, two House lawmakers are seeking to create a health economics unit under the Department of Health. They said this would guide regulators in their decisions using regular data analysis for health and economy. Marikina Representative Stella Kimbo and Batangas Representative Mario Marino floated the proposal in a bill. They believe that a chief health economist could function as the government's data czar. The proposed official would be responsible for contributing the needed economic health analysis. This would be utilized for the proper design and evaluation of the DOH policies and programs. The proposal also seeks to increase the in-house capacity of the DOH to conduct data analytics. The unit's technical team would include health economists, data scientists, and statisticians, among others. The lawmakers underscored the need for such unit as the country's economy continued to lose billions every lockdown. This also came amid calls for a probe into the capabilities and background of the Octa Research Group. Kimbo asked the IATF about Octa's role in their decision-making process, particularly on lockdowns. Interior Undersecretary Epimaco Densing claimed they never considered any opinion from Octa. He said they have their own group that presents the trends and projections for COVID-19. Sean, for now, lawmakers agreed to continue their discussion through a technical working group. They will also invite officials from the IATF Data Analytics Group. Sean?
Thank you so much for that update. Marian Enriquez reporting to us live from the city of Manila. And the health department reported more than 12,000 new COVID-19 cases today. That is the highest since April 10. This has brought total infections to 1,688,000, some 81,300 of which are active cases. 154 new COVID-19 deaths were confirmed overnight, pushing the death toll to over 29,300. Total recoveries, meanwhile, are now at 1,577,000, with 9,500 new survivors over the last 24 hours. Let's take a quick look at today's other top stories. The Commission on Audit has flagged deficiencies in the Health Department's use of some 67 billion pesos in pandemic funds. In its 2020 report, the COA said the deficiencies contributed to the challenges encountered and missed opportunities by the DOH during the state of calamity or emergency. The IATF has suspended the shortened 7-day quarantine period for arriving immunized individuals who are considered as close contacts. They will now have to undergo 14 days of facility-based quarantine in a bid to mitigate the further spread of COVID-19 variants. And PHIVOLCS reported that the main crater of Taal volcano has resumed emitting steam-rich plume after 16 days of inactivity. Over the past 24 hours, at least 107 volcanic earthquakes were also recorded around the Taal volcano, which is still under alert level number 2. For more updates, visit News 5, The Philippine Star, and Business World online. Visit our website, onenews.ph, for more in-depth analysis. You can also catch One News on the Signal Play app. Register for a free account at www.signalplay.com and stream One News live anytime, anywhere. Masks on, wash hands, and stay safe, Philippines. I'm Sean Yao. We are One News.